When negotiating a mortgage, there are certain aspects or different kinds of mortgages that you need to consider. So mortgages are available in closed, open, or on a convertible basis and at a fixed or variable rates. Your choices will ultimately reflect your short-term plans, your desire for longer-term security, and whether you believe that interest rates are going up or they're going down. Closed mortgages. In a closed mortgage, the interest rate is in for the full term of the mortgage, and you must pay compensation or breakage costs to the mortgage lender in order to renegotiate the interest rate, or and here's more common, pay off the balance prior to the end of the term. So this means that you are completely locked in. So if you say that your mortgage payment is going to be $1,000, even if you can afford to have a little bit more, say like $1,500, you would have to pay those costs in order to renegotiate that. When would you choose to use a closed mortgage? Well, you would probably use it if you suspect that interest rates are going to go up. Another reason why you would choose a locked or a closed mortgage is if you don't plan on moving. If you choose to sell your house before the amortization period is finished, you'll need to renegotiate that mortgage because you want to pay it off so that you can move into your new house. Or you might choose a closed mortgage if you're a first-time buyer. Closed mortgages are easy peasy lemon squeezy because you know exactly how much you're going to be spending every single month for the entirety of the loan. Open mortgages, they offer greater flexibility than closed mortgages since they can be repaid either in part or in full at any time without breakage costs. Open mortgages are generally available in terms of 6 months to a year. With open mortgages, you have great flexibility with short terms. When would you want to choose an open mortgage? Well, if you travel a lot. Which would imply that you're closer to selling. If you're moving around a lot, say for a job, you'll want to have an open mortgage because you might have to sell because you'll be relocated for work. Another time you would use an open mortgage is if you believe that interest rates are going down. If you get a closed mortgage and you're locked in for that interest rate, you would have to pay those breakage fees to renegotiate the mortgage. However, with an open mortgage, you can just change at any time depending on the current rate. Now, convertible mortgages give you the same security as a closed mortgage, plus the flexibility of being able to convert to a longer closed mortgage at any time without any sort of penalty. If you think that rates are going to drop, this allows you to wait until you feel the time is right. If the rates begin to rise, you can lock back in. Now, fixed rate mortgages and variable rate mortgages. With a variable rate mortgage, mortgage payments are generally fixed for a term of 1 or 2 years, even though interest rates may fluctuate during that time. If interest rates go down, more of the regular payment is applied to reduce the principal. If rates go up, the regular payment is then applied to the payment of interest. Variable rate mortgages are generally open. Now, a variable rate mortgage provides the buyer with the flexibility to take advantage of market conditions, so depending on what the interest rates are going to be, and to pay off the entire mortgage or convert to a fixed rate mortgage at any time without any breakage costs. The interest for a fixed rate mortgage is locked in for the full term of the mortgage. Payments are set in advance for the term, providing buyers with the security of knowing precisely how much their payments are going to be throughout the entirety of the term. Many people like this because it's easier to budget for a constant loan payment. Fixed rate mortgages may be either open, may be paid off at any time without breakage costs, or closed, breakage costs applied if paid off prior to maturity.